Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Star Wars Thrawn's Revenge 2.15 version as the Pentastar alignment, and we're setting out to conquer the galaxy in the name of stuff. I don't know why we're doing it. We're just doing it because we can. Because we've got two Super Star Destroyers, so why not? Why the hell not? Now, last time we had fights over Citric and Garqui. We've just done a ground invasion of Garqui, so we need to move the army over Citric, take that, and then keep pushing out. I think we're going to send you to Ithor or Ithor. Meanwhile, we've got probe data on Nyequin. There's actually a small Empire of the Han Fleet over here. Now, the Empire of the Han Fleet are another small faction, but they're a very highly advanced faction. They have some really cool high-tech ships that are more than a match for an Imperial Star Destroyer. So, I'm actually tempted, if we can take I-4, maybe come back and just, like, blow all their crap up here. Take out their fleet, take out whatever defences they've got. They do have a Visvia, which is basically an improvement on the Golan 2 and 3, which I'm not really a fan of. And then we could maybe probe the rest of the territory, so that might be worthwhile going and destroying that. They've also got a level 1 space station there, so we can inflict a bit of economic damage, and just make sure they're not too much of a threat going forward. Looks like the New Republic has Tangreen, or that might be someone else. I'm not sure who controls this world. Doesn't tell me anywhere who controls that world. I think that's the New Republic, I'm not sure. We'll go pay them a visit momentarily as well. Wayland we can move down to. Now this is going to be approaching Warlord Zinj's territory, and he does have a Super Star Destroyer, although it's typically kind of around Dathomir. So we might be able to move on Wayland as well. Help us to lock down our frontiers. Right now we don't really have any defences over Anx Minor or Borosk, although Borosk is building itself a level 2 space station and a hypervelocity gun, which will be very, very useful for defending that. We'll have another frontier on I-4 because that will lead to Ord Mantell and I think Levian 2. So we might want to fortify this planet as well with a hypervelocity gun. We can probably afford that. Our income is doing well. We're up to 1,800 income per week. And I am building another full set of tax collection agencies on all our planets, including Garqui, which we just took. However, we should probably build some more ships. So let's see. Let's get an ISD-2 coming out. So we could always leave that with Borosk. An IST-2 plus a level 2 space station plus a hypervelocity gun, and that's a pretty good fleet. All you ground forces head over to Citric. Let's grab you and move you down here. Just had a bunch of units get built so we can build up the army.
Complete.
And let's go for I-4. This is again Imperial Remnant. Looks like they've got a Lancer frigate, maybe not much else. I still don't know if it's I-4 or I-4. I'm recording this one right after the last one. In the last one I did say people should let me know how to pronounce that planet's name, because I never know. I've read it for like 20 years in all the old books, but I don't know. No, I've never actually heard it said out loud. Or if I have, I've not remembered it. And I'm too lazy to go Google it, so, you know. There's that. Right, our old Munificent Frigate jumping in as our Pathfinder. What can we see? They do, okay, more than one ship down there. Let's speed up time, get our sensor data. See
the enemy has been spotted.
They've got a Lancer and an escort carrier. Well, that's not going to do well for them. Although, do we need a full-on Super Star Destroyer for this? Probably not. Let's showcase a couple of the other ships. Let's bring in our good friend Octavian. He's got an ISD-2. And I think, let's go old school, some Venators.
Speed. Coming about.
You know, the precursors to the Imperial Star Destroyer class. This will also give us a good bunch of fighters. Now, these will launch older fighters, I think? Yeah, we get, what are these? No, we get... Ooh, that wasn't what I meant to do. Nope, that's still not what I meant to do. Pause the game, quickly. Right, what kind of fighters do we get from these? We have A9 Vigilances, a small, fast fighter used in small numbers by the Imperial Remnant. So these are actually pretty good fighters. They're not Clone Wars fighters, they're actually modern fighters. I thought you guys would launch old fighters, but you are launching new fighters. That's kind of cool. Right, can we just make sure everyone murders that for me? Although, actually, I can't target it, because it's... Nope, I don't need to target it, it's already dead. That's fine. Yeah, these things do actually carry quite a lot of fighters, so even though they're older ships, they're still pretty powerful. Right, yeah, there we can see the hyperspace lanes from there. Let's get the ground invasion done over here as quickly as we can. Now, Jarek will want to join in on this. He is both a space commander and a ground unit. So you've got to be careful, because he will keep himself on the ground after the battle, and if you don't notice, if you don't remember to put him back in space, you will find yourself... You will think that fleet has a Super Star Destroyer, and it doesn't, because the one guy's on the ground. which is always a bit weird to me.
Choose your reinforcements.
I don't know why the Superstar Destroyer disappears just because Jarrek's on the ground. I'd rather Jarrek was never on the ground, because honestly, I just don't need that. We're going to go with, we're going to go with the A9 tracker, we're going to get the artillery out, I want to get the sensor scanner going. The last battle didn't actually last long enough to get a bombing run or the ground-to-orbit strike from the ships in orbit, but we should be okay. Now they did have some, I believe, ATSTs here, so actually might need to be a bit careful. I should have maybe brought in a bit more anti-vehicle firepower.
T2B, copy.
I think their main base is going to be up this way, so let's see what we can see quickly. Ooh, there we go. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Wow, you are fast and you are getting away from everyone. Please don't run off on your own and get blown up, because I've only got one of you. I can build more of you soon, but right now I've only got the one, and I do like that sensor ability. The sensor ping is really useful because we can use it not just to find out where the enemy are, but it will also allow us to do bombing runs on places even if we're quite far away from them.
Enemy unit sighted.
Lead the way. We'll check it out.
We should be able to handle small groups of stormtroopers like that pretty easily. They might have a barracks somewhere around, it depends. The AI gets quite... Ooh, that was probably another group of stormtroopers behind us. The AI tends to treat stormtroopers as expendable when it's got an unlimited supply of them, which I can kind of understand. I mean, that makes sense to me. Alright, let's capture you. Let's get something in with a bit more firepower. Maybe some saber tanks. Yeah, because I don't want to get stomped by... I'd rather not get killed by ATSTs, because they will rip my infantry apart. We'll try and focus you down pretty quickly, though. We should have be able to put enough firepower out that won't be a problem. And we've got the landing pad. Right, who's playing around up here? Who's playing City Buggers? You are. You guys are going to get a pair of lats to the face, I think.
Heading out.
They should be able to hold that point for us pretty easily. Let's get ourselves some sabers. In fact, let's get 2 units of sabers.
Heading out.
And some ATPTs for anti-infantry work. Always got to keep some infantry alive, because we do need them to actually capture the points. We'll move down here and grab that, and then we can move up there and grab that. And you guys have landed. Oh, no, almost. There you go.
Roger that.
Right. Orbit there and just murder stuff. They are pretty good at just slaughtering infantry.
Engaging.
So yeah, if we just leave them here, any infantry that comes in behind, apparently 3 platoons of infantry
Have the target in sight.
just get slaughtered.
Let's move out.
If the air wants to waste its units coming in through this choke point, feel free. You guys just...
Let's go.
Yeah, stop.
Form up.
Yep, that's fine. Stay there. Do the thing. Right, you guys, let's use control 1. And we should have enough firepower now, we can just keep moving on. So move down to there.
Armor standing by.
Tracker, check over here for me. Ah, there we go. Okay, so what do we got? Is that a barracks? Yeah, they've got a barracks, so they'll be producing squads of infantry, but nothing else too much for us to worry about. If they want to muck around throwing lots of infantry all over the place, that's their decision. Let's get you guys over here and capture this point. One saber tank should do fine against infantry because it's got shields, so it won't even take permanent damage from that kind of thing. Now, if our bombing strike comes up soon, we could take that out very quickly, but we might have to go over there and do it the hard way. Do we actually need anything else? Let's get some more ATPTs, because they're going to be throwing a lot of infantry at us. Let's be able to deal with a lot of infantry.
Armor ready. Course plotted.
Sensor ping is already recharged. This thing recharges really quick. Have they got anything here? No. Okay, so just the barracks by the looks of it. Get you in the control group, and... oh, take out another squad of infantry. Nope, you're running away. That's probably the best thing to do if you're a lone stormtrooper facing this lot. I can understand the whole run away, fight another day kind of situation there.
Advancing.
Good, they haven't built any defences. You're about to get absolutely annihilated. Good job there. Got some speeder bikes sitting around. That's not going to last long. Right, what I'd like to do is everyone to kill these ones. We might lose a squad of infantry or 2 here, because these guys are pretty tough. Well, not tough, but they're just really good at killing infantry. Stop them building any more infantry. Good amount of explosions, I like that. Rogue stormtroopers at the back, that's nothing to worry about. Yeah, we did lose some infantry, but as long as we've still got the 3 points, we can bring in more if we need it. because only infantry can capture command points, obviously.
Support fire ready.
Thank you. Who's around the back there? Oh, that's that ATST being killed earlier. Trying to run away. Oh no, actually trying to come for a head-on fight.
Target acquired.
Either way, you weren't going to do well. That was their last building, so now we can see the entire map. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it just refuses to show you stuff. Right. All of you guys head up there and kill that. We
Awaiting
can take the
orders.
lats out for a bit of a joyride and start
Lancet,
picking off all this
targeting.
infantry. Because otherwise it's going to take ages to pin it down. Oh, no, you're
Brigade
going off alone.
standing by.
Don't go off
Rolling
alone.
out.
You madman. Stay with the army. There's a reason you're all together. Okay, no,
Armor
you guys are just
ready.
going to be a bit dumb about it, aren't you?
Scouting.
Copy.
Reinforcement point contested.
Heading for attack position.
Well, they might actually try and run away before we can destroy their stuff. I mean, they're still going to lose it, so... I don't think he can actually escape. Oh, maybe it did. I don't know. Either way,
System control
victory.
achieved.
We gained another 2,000 credits, which is quite nice. We immediately want to start building... Let's get a tax collection
Beginning
agency to,
construction.
you know, get more income from the planet, and then a
Building
barracks
started.
so it can defend itself later on. And as I said, Jericho is now on the ground, which is a terrible place for a guy in a
Construction
Super Star Destroyer to be. So get back up in orbit. And let's see, what do I want to do next? I guess I need to get the ground army over to Ithor. I want to move on Wayland, but I also want to move on Tangerine. I'm tempted to actually build a... Well, we're building a bunch of infantry here, which means we should probably be able to hold this place pretty well. Let's get a unit of
Constructing
ATPTs
unit.
there as well, just to hold it down tight. You've got a level 1 space station. We could build... Well, no, because I don't have the money for it right now. We'll see. We might have to build some more stuff soon. I do want some more infantry on Boros to help hold that. Let's move some more infantry over there to hold
Construction
that.
complete.
Reporting.
And everyone else will start grouping up. You guys get down to the planet, please. Alright, grab you guys, move you over to here. We'll take that planet. Jarek, you know what? Yeah, let's move on Wayland.
Construction
We can always
complete.
leave. This is why it's so important to have a Pathfinder.
Transmission received.
Make sure they're grouped up properly.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, that's a fairly big fleet. But we have a Super Star Destroyer and a Praetor 2, and I don't see an ISD there, so let's see. I'm not sure who we're fighting here. This should be Zinj, I believe. I always get the colours mixed up. I'm not colourblind or anything, I'm just dumb. But we'll see who's got what. As long as there's not a Super Star Destroyer in that fleet. If there is a Super Star Destroyer in that fleet, we'll probably leave. Nope. Although that... Ooh, that was a lot of ships, though. Interesting. And I've got a space station. I mean, the AI will always pull back to the space station in a situation like this.
Look, sir, it's them.
So they're going to start turning around. Oh, boy. Okay, that's actually a lot of smaller ships. They've got 1 victory. 2 victories. Just 2 victories and a bunch of Carracks. I mean, Carracks and strike cruisers aren't bad, but I don't think there's actually anything... It looks like a lot of ships, but I don't think anything's actually going to threaten our
Choose your
vengeance.
reinforcements.
So, yeah, I'm just going to drop you straight in on top of them, I think. And maybe we'll sandwich them with the Praetor on this side. Give you a bit of support.
Destination confirmed. We're on our
Get a few
way.
fighters out. And you guys can move up and just take part in the fun. Alright, this will be a lot of explosions to start this off with, but it's going to look pretty... It's going to look pretty, let's be honest. Okay, there's so many fighters around I can't actually see. That carrier got wiped out. They lost the Lancer. That might be a Carrack going down as well. I would prefer you to focus on the bigger ships that are getting away, so take out their engines. That victory actually wants to pick a fight, so let's get the Praetor on him. Good, your engine's down, so you're not going to get very far away. Let's try and focus on stuff that's running away. Good, your engine's down. Your engine's down. Take out that Lancer, because they're just annoying. And that victory is having a bad day. We've got a lot of fighters over here. Let's use them. Everyone go nuts on that guy for me. We might not get all their ships, because they do have a lot of them, and they are kind of going to start running away now. Not being complete idiots and all. They will realise that this is a bad, unhealthy place to be. But I don't think we're in too much danger of anything right now, so let's do some cinematic shots. We didn't do any cinematic shots last time, and I do miss them. Firing the main turbo lasers at a bunch of squadron fighters is probably not the best idea. Not sure what we're looking at there. Those little A9 Vigilances, they're pretty small fighters, but I don't know, I kind of like the design. I'm not sure it's very Star Wars, but I do kind of like the design. And that's the Vengeance itself. It's a pretty cool design. I do prefer the Executor overall, but yeah, take what I got. Don't know what happened there, that was terrifying. That was just a black screen. What happened there? Why? Why did that happen? Okay, have they got any capital ships left? Have we destroyed everything apart from the fighters? It looks kind of like it. They've got Lancer down there. You're trying to run away for your life, but you've just lost your engines, so that's fine. Okay, let's get this group, which is kind of stopped because I kind of didn't give them any more orders. Let's get you guys to come down here and attack everything on the way. You guys can do the same. In fact, everything we've got should just be attack moving to that spot and murdering everything that comes in front of us, let's be honest. Got some bombers behind us. Can I get some A9 Vigilances and take those out? Because they'll just be annoying otherwise. Man, those interceptors are just dancing through this turbo laser fire. Obviously turbo lasers are not designed to hit small craft like this, but Super Star Destroyers and battle cruisers can generally put out enough firepower that they will occasionally manage to land a hit. Like that bomber squadron is going to get pretty well lit up. Even though we're not firing at them with actual anti-fighter rounds, there's just enough volume of fire. Your shield's actually holding fine. We're already taking out the station. I think that expanding cloud of gas was the Lancer. Don't see anything else on the screen. Yeah, overall I'd say we're looking pretty good. Can all the fighters move over to attack move, please? Just kind of get in on this, guys. Feel free. There's the enemy over here. Do you want to come closer and play? No? No? Okay, fine. We'll just do this the old-fashioned way with giant starships. I do have a lot of bombers. Ah, there we go. Now the fighters are coming in. Yeah, we've got a lot of TIE interceptors and TIE fighters, so going up into the New Republic, this fleet composition will suffer in fighter engagements. We probably want to start investing in some anti-fighter ships, actually, thinking about it. We do get a lot of fighters, but they're not great fighters. Our bombers aren't bad. What's retreating? They've got nothing left to retreat. Yeah, we destroyed everything they had. Beautiful.
Construction complete.
That was the... that was actually Imperial Remnant holding Weyland. Okay. So, okay, this must be Zinj. He's this kind of brown colour. The New Republic is more orangey. Okay, so Dathomir we probably don't want to go to anytime soon. That would be a bad planet to attack. Because I'm imagining it's going to have
construction.
a Super Star Destroyer sitting in orbit. In the meantime, though, let's take this planet with ground invasion. Oh, in fact, we don't even need to because there's no one there. That's fine. I will leave some infantry behind just to kind of hold the place because we're going to move the fleet away. So let's leave you guys behind just to try and hold that for me.
Reporting.
I suppose I actually should move you to Weyland, shouldn't I was going to say move them away from the front line because I want to take this fleet. I do want to go hit Nikrin, I think.
Consider it done.
We've got another Star Destroyer ready
Moving
to
to
go.
coordinates.
Good, good, good. Right, you guys...
Construction complete.
Yeah, let's take out Wayland now. Let's just get that ground invasion over and done with.
Commencing.
They've got some stormtroopers on the ground. What is the Wayland map like? Is this the one... Oh, well, obviously I think this one's got Rancors all over it, because it's Wayland. No, Wayland... No, I'm thinking of Dathomir still. No. Oh, this one. Okay, this is fine. We started off with some ATPTs, which is good anti-infantry, but doesn't... That means I can't capture anything, so... I would like to capture stuff, please. The local humans are allied with our enemies, destroy them, and their structures will go a long way to helping our cause. So the civilians are going to be running around and shooting at us. They're not very good at it, but they will try, and they will try a lot. So we will probably want to try and capture all of these we can. So let's move the infantry up and start
Ready to go.
We'll screen them with the ATPTs because they will just murder them all. Someone's capturing that command point over there. Might be Zinj.
Reporting.
There we go. Let's get some...
Inbound.
Let's get one of each. There we go.
Order
There we go.
acknowledged.
Stormtroopers coming in.
Awaiting orders.
Feel free to murder them all. God, these ATPTs are so good at this kind of stuff.
Fire.
Affirmative.
Target acquired.
Target
Construction complete.
Yeah, I should probably bring in more ATPTs.
Ready to roll.
Oh, that's more infantry. Well, the turrets should be done momentarily, so we can actually...
Roger that.
Yeah, let's actually ignore that and move away.
Scouting area.
Because the turrets are really good at killing infantry, so they can hold that point for us.
Let's go.
Their base is probably back here. Oh, hang on. down there, so they can produce infantry. So there'll be a constant pain in our bum, but
Advance!
Right
we'll
away.
be okay. Let's move out and try and find some more stuff.
Forward!
Ah, civilians.
I've got him in
Load
my
them, please.
sight.
Thank you.
Right away.
Let's capture these points.
Right away,
We've
sir.
got plenty of money in the bank, and if we get attacked on this planet again, they should still be here, I believe. So yeah, let's get this again. We'll get the dual set. We'll get anti-infantry turret first, and then anti-vehicle turret.
Form up.
Let's
Move
check
it
up this way. So there
Squad,
should be
advance.
some civilian buildings
Heading
around,
out.
and I believe we will
Move out.
earn money if we destroy
Fall
them.
out, troops. Let's move out.
Moving out.
Okay, no, I was wrong.
Let's go.
Right, go over here and
Construction
capture that for me then.
complete.
Cannons charged.
Advance.
Then we can get some more people in. Okay, the civilians have taken over this, I think.
Construction complete.
Yeah, they're not very good fighters. They're just kind of a pest more than anything else. They've probably got a lot of structures up that way.
Awaiting orders.
Can't scan it just yet. Might want to invest in another tracker. Sorry, not a tracker, another aimline floating fortress, because these guys do kind of pay for themselves. Okay, pull back a
Keep
bit.
going.
You're I like where your head's at.
This way.
I can see you want to head up there and kill those guys, but I want to capture this
We
point
secured
first.
a
There we
landing
go.
zone.
Let's get some more
Inputting
ATVTs and
coordinates.
some artillery. And yeah, I mean, mostly
way.
we're just facing pure infantry here, so let's just get more anti-infantry stuff. And then we can move up and take out these buildings here, because we will get a cash bonus for that, I believe.
Always ready, sir.
Come on, I need that artillery. No, that's ATPTs. Where's my artillery? I did ask for artillery. Hasn't arrived. Oh no, here it comes. Yeah, they're just going to keep spawning out little groups like this. They basically act like little bunkers, little barracks, constantly spawning 3 units for the enemy. Just really bad ones. Come on, let's just work around. They do spawn them quite quickly as well, which can be annoying. When there are a lot of them and you've got damaged units already, fighting civilian stuff can
Heading
cost
out.
you units if you're not careful. Start hammering this one down quickly. I want to build some more artillery as well. I do like me the artillery.
Fire
So I
support
think we
ready.
do get some money every time we destroy one of these. Let's see, we're on 7110.
Enemy spotted.
We get anything for that? No. Oh, okay, I guess we just get money for capturing the whole planet. I thought there was a cash bonus involved in destroying these things, but maybe not. Infantry is shooting my people. Not for much longer. You were just murdering a whole bunch of stormtroopers. Those turrets are really good. If you've got an anti-infantry turret, you're not going to destroy it with infantry. I have no idea what that explosion was. Okay. More turrets. I might build on them actually. We have the money for it. No, we did get money. 7,610. Okay. So we actually got 500 for destroying those buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you get 100 for each building. That's fine.
Yes, Commander.
Need the infantry a bit closer to capture these for me. Anti-infantry up front.
Turret
Vehicle
constructing.
behind. There we go. And this should be their barracks down here, so they shouldn't have any armor.
We've got
Take out
your
those
back.
guys first. Scout bikes are very weak, although they can drop these little explosives, so yeah. If there was a bigger battle, or I was more worried about losses, then we might want to allow that to happen.
Construction complete.
I think we're going to be okay, as we are completely victorious. Could have used a bombing run for that, but screw it. Wayland is ours. More money in the bank. Another
Planetary
planet under
controls
control,
reporting.
and more mines to be built.
Constructing.
Now we probably want to fortify this location because it does lead to Salagis, Dathomir, and Mirkir. So yeah, let's actually
Building
get
started.
the cannon first, then a
Building
barracks, and
under
then we'll
construction.
start building up a bunch of tax collection agencies. Not the planet I was trying to go to. Thank you. There we go. Right, Jarek, get back in orbit because I don't ever use you on the ground, and you're a bit useless.
Construction complete.
You guys pull back to
Be
somewhere
right
that's
there.
not on the front lines, like that. And let's see, we're not actually building any more ships at the moment. We should be building more ships. What do we want to build? It's cheapest to build them back here on Jameis, although I could actually move this character up to Jaeger Minor. That is also a level 3 space station, and actually a bit closer to the front line, so let's do that. There's no point having this character that far away.
On our way.
And thinking about it, if we're going to be facing the New Republic and the Thrawn people, the Empire of the Hand, they have good fighters, and I don't like facing good fighters when I've got bad fighters, so I actually want to build a bunch of IPv1 patrol craft, like the CR-90 blockade runner for the New Republic. These are dedicated anti-fighter ships, and they are very, very good at it. So let's actually start building up a bunch of these.
Vehicle in production.
I could wait until we get the price reduction for them, but I just want a bunch of them
Beginning
straight off the bat.
construction.
And we'll put a couple in Jarek's fleet as well, because it will help. Right, you get down to the planet, so you now have a price production. You guys can actually join the army, because,
Construction complete.
you know, there's no point leaving you in the back lines. You're not gonna do anything
IPV
useful back
reporting.
there. That was quick.
Location confirmed.
You guys come down here.
Advancing.
You go join Jarek's fleet, just so he's got a bit
Confirmed.
of anti-fighter cover. Superstar destroyers are always weaker to fighters than other ships. They suffer proportionally more to bomber attacks than anyone else. Alright, let's grab you, and let's go
Construction
pay a
complete.
visit to these guys over here. So, let's actually lead off with an IPV. I always like to use anti-fighter
That should
ships, because
work
fighters are
nicely.
generally the first thing they're going to attack you. Let's go see what the Empire of the Hand has for us over here.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, not much actually. They've moved a couple of their ships away. And it looks like they've lost their level 1 space station as well. Maybe someone else has attacked them here. Although, they would have come in from the other side, which is most of their territory. That's a bit strange. Not sure what's going there, but we're going to find out quickly. Because I've got a Superstar Destroyer, so this isn't going to be a long battle. Looks like one ship, maybe in a space station. Oh no, they do have a bunch of ships here. And they're actually a bit closer than I thought. What are we actually facing? So these are new ships, and I do quite like these ships. We have the Syndic Destroyer, a heavy destroyer with slightly less firepower but more durability than the Imperial Star Destroyer, meant to combat single enemy capital ship targets. They also have the Ascendancy Star Destroyer. This is basically an upgraded Imperial Star Destroyer. It looks nothing like it, but it does the same function, has similar weapon loadouts. They don't use turbo lasers, this Empire. They use mega masers, which I always think sounds like it was designed by someone who's about 9. But still. It's worth killing these ships. They've got their Visvia, which is, a very impressive defense station, actually. I kind of wish I got them as the Pentastar alignment, but then we're already pretty
Choose
damn
your
broken,
reinforcements.
so maybe we don't want to be any more broken. Would you like to say hello to my Superstar Destroyer? I think you would. And we will give you some anti-fighter support, so let's drop in
Right
an
away.
IPV1 at the back there. And let's start
IPV
moving
reporting.
you up. Now, one of the good things about the IPVs is
Awaiting
I actually think
command.
these are better than the CR-90s.
Location
The
confirmed.
CR-90s have a boost to engine power. The IPV-1 has a boost to weapons power. It does take away from their shields, but the rate of fire on these ships is insane.
Attacking.
And they can just absolutely annihilate stuff. Right, good, you've lost engines, you've lost engines. Don't really need to tell you to target stuff, you're just really good at killing it. Alright, and you can basically just start working your way up there, please. Admiral Kane.
Awaiting your
Don't
command.
need to be super weapon power right now because you're not targeting anything.
Advancing.
Their fighters are better. They have these little chist clawcraft. They are far more durable and they carry missiles, unlike TIE fighters, so in a one-on-one fight, I believe clawcraft will always win. Right, we need to take out the Visvia. Although they've lost most of their ships, you're getting pretty banged up. Not entirely sure what we're hitting. We're hitting you somewhere, but I don't see anything taking damage. Which is a bit weird. You
Cannons
guys
armed.
need to move up here, because we've got a lot of fighters on us. I would prefer there weren't a lot of fighters on us. Hard to tell, but I think all those explosions are the IPV-1s getting in range. There's so many explosions, it's kind of hard to tell. I think watching tough fighter squadrons just get annihilated by ships like this is one of the best things in the game. There's something really sad, it's like fireworks night, with these little explosions just popping off all over the place.
Confirmed.
The other thing is they start losing shield power and they also get much slower when you do turn on the weapon ability, so you want to use it
Forward.
sparingly when they're in a good spot. Now you are taking fire from the Visvia, which is quite a powerful defensive platform, so let's make sure we focus that down, and I think bring you in a friend. Let's get the Praetor in here. Now you are going to take a fair chunk of damage, because obviously you've jumped in and will be in weapons range, but actually he's still focusing on the Superstar Destroyer. Hard to say which is the better option. You know, a battle cruiser
Cruiser here.
or a Superstar Destroyer.
Full speed.
They're both going to give you a really bad day. We'll do on move up and try and get rid of some of these fighters though. So let's get the IPV-1s moving up. Watch all those delightful little explosions.
Moving.
Once we're in proper range, like now, kick on the super weapons ability and just start murdering everything in front of us.
Enemies in range.
Returning to your position.
Yeah, ridiculous amounts of damage. I like it.
Enemies in range.
How are you doing? You are getting pretty damn bad then. What are you actually targeting? Oh wow, I forget what the range on these things are. These things have one of the longest range in the game. So you're actually annihilating the space station back there for us, which is kind of nice, but I would prefer this thing stop shooting us.
The lasers are our target.
Let's focus, let's start focusing on
Frequency
these
open.
guys have got a bit deep. Let's turn that off
Right
and
away.
go back around.
Roger that. Moving out.
Is that a new one? No, that is the one we destroyed earlier. Okay, I guess we just didn't do that much damage to it. You've lost most of your main weapons, so let's actually focus down the shield generators now.
Order confirmed. Destroy the shield generator.
Because these are pretty tough ships, although you are going up against a Praetor and a Superstar Destroyer, so we're not really at risk of anything. Oh, apart from losing those, so run away.
TIE interceptor here.
Bravely run away, please. I don't want to lose my brand new IPVs. Oh god, there's a raid fleet. What? How did I not even notice there was a raid fleet coming in behind us? Did I miss the... I just always miss the notice. Damn. Okay, 2 Imperial Star Destroyers. Okay, so this is a pirate raid fleet. Well, I've got all these fighters sitting around. Could you start doing something about that? Please? I mean, I can bring in some ISDs of my own.
Order confirmed.
It's just... yeah. Damn, I didn't even notice that. Oh god, no. I've led you... Oh, I've tried to get you out of trouble, and I've led you straight into trouble. No, you brave fool. Oh, damn it. I only just built you. That's annoying. Oh well. Looks like we did take out the Symbiote Destroyer. You're about to explode. Focus that down. I don't know what you guys are shooting at, but it's not the thing I want you to shoot at. And yeah, you should
Star
make sure...
Destroyer standing by. Engaging the enemy.
This might be a bit of a problem. You engaging my Praetor? You are. You son of a bitch.
The lasers are our target.
I mean, actually, if we take out the space station, then it's all over. So maybe we should focus that down. Fighters are going to become a bit of a problem now, because this thing's going to keep pushing out really good fighters. And I can't do much about it. Until I blow it up, obviously. Oh, they're actually going to retreat. Have they got anything left to retreat? Oh, they still have their character back here. I forgot there was a character on this map. He's in command of a fighter squadron, so not one of the capital ships we blew up, unfortunately. Yeah, we lost 2 IPV-1s. I didn't expect that raid fleet. And there was a Warlord gunship in there as well. I missed that entirely. I think that's the one that's got all the proton torpedoes. They are pretty awesome. Right. Quit, hold, Carriac. Yeah. Don't actually know who owns this planet. Not seeing any ownership on that, but this is Empire of the Hand territory. I don't want to push in too deeply. I just wanted to kind of kick him in the face a bit. Just so they don't start attacking us while I've got the fleets moving down this way. I don't want to try and conquer the Empire of the Hand yet, because they will be attacking the Imperial Remnant over here, and the New Republic, because they've got a couple of systems down there. So we'll actually leave that be. We did some economic damage, we kicked up a bit of a fuss, and I lost my blimmin' IPVs. So let's build
Unit
more
in
IPVs.
production.
I feel like I'm going to want a lot of these
Constructing
things.
unit. Constructing unit.
There we go. Right, okay, I think on that note, I'm actually going to take a break here though. So, thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed that. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe if you did, and hopefully, I'm going to see you later on for the next one of these. Bye.